It's hard for us to even imagine what these people have been through.
Ada tamna tenghu lungla lah karam do. Gudga ketan na erma puk yu play adu arumpia clay.
We're very aware of the implications on individuals should we fail.
Life has changed dramatically in a generation or so for these people. And overall, I believe it's changed for the good. And it's thanks to hammocks.
Prior to hammock weaving, the Mlabri had been working as indentured servants for more powerful neighboring groups. For example, it would take a family about an entire month to clear an acre of land. They would earn from that 1 acre over 1 month as an entire family what they would earn now from just one hammock.
Mẹ cô sốc cọ kệ con đỏ ghen nhà là ngu của cô đây mình sốc cọ lùng lồi là ngu vui mal của cô đây mìnhจะเปิดสกอทำละดีอยากเปิดกูแช่มันก็กตันอดุสระมันก็กตันอดุเปิดกวาร์จอยอารมณ์เปียกเล็กกว่าแต่มันนำลายอารมณ์โดกที่สุด
We first read about the Mlabri people in a monograph published by the Siam Society. We started surveying, checking out different places where they might be, and eventually found them. This particular village wasn't a village at that time. We actually established the village by inviting people to come and live here as opposed to working for others at just miserable wages. When we first met them, we had other people take us in. And I would just say hello, and they would look at me. We talked in the Northern Thai dialect. I wasn't very good at it in those days, and they weren't very good at it in those days, but we could just communicate. It took time to prove to them that I was their friend. We knew that if we didn't do what we were doing, probably nobody would. And we just felt like it was too important to just walk away from. Many years ago, there was a Swiss man that came by with a motorcycle tour, and he and his Thai wife made hammocks. And he said, well, we could help the Mlabri people, but they could learn to make hammocks. We tried it.
Panak takot, ala panak lam. Remasi. Đây của đây bộ là rơm thì tạo đây cũng mới đấy thà là đây sạc là phải chát kê alat awar ngà cung kết nhé alat nhé alat đã
muan cả từ của thủ của bộ jak targan tarme aram grum aram piakle tha pemlang hup toy kan ketan ando burtak tamla kana mla ketan hak ngudumai hi aram kebutan.
Several years ago, one of our major customers from down in the islands turned up here with a couple of Americans. And they had a big idea that they were going to market hammocks in America.
I first was traveling on the Andaman Sea and backpacking and stumbled across an amazing hammock that I just fell in love with. I asked more about where this hammock was made and actually heard about how it was woven by the endangered Mlabri tribe. And I was inspired to go and actually travel and to visit this village. You know, driving in, it was a beautiful scene, and it was really an amazing experience to actually be here firsthand and see the change that had been created. This was a perfect example of a sustainable solution that was driven by the individuals themselves, and I just fell in love with that business model. As a startup social enterprise, it's been really difficult for us to invest the capital in the community and that job creation and providing the supplies to weave hammocks. So the Kiva loan has allowed us to put the power in the hands of the weavers by providing them a loan where they're able to have ownership over the materials. It's also given them control for the first time. And ultimately, I think that's what empowerment is.
It's given the Mlabri people a certain self-esteem and self-respect that basically they lacked before.
Tok menade nak di nak krak mulung lua. Na higdok hikya gudga tak muni genga do piakle kun. Ado kenang su de bam de kubama thai tak anak krak mat tak rek tan rat tek pe. Kuklot di kuklot piakle mai ta bunyi nang I dong. Athang gudga ka ado piakle penchok penga ka alang.
These people have got to have something that they can keep doing that's not solely dependent on me. And it's exciting to see after 30 years of working here that that's got a tremendous chance of becoming a reality.
Social good and this idea of using business to drive change was really in our DNA. If you looked at all the companies that are out there right now, there are thousands of social enterprises. Even if a tiny percentage of those thousands of companies do succeed, the world will be a significantly better place.